We all experience moments in life when the world seems to shift beneath our feet. Maybe it's the loss of a job, the end of a relationship, a health crisis, or simply the overwhelming weight of uncertainty. Whatever the form, hard times come for all of us, not as punishments, but as tests of our spirit, our resilience, and our capacity to grow. And in those moments when the night feels longest and the road ahead looks impossible, we must remember one essential truth. Within every one of us lies a strength far greater than we can imagine. Hard times don't break us. They reveal us. They strip away the noise, the distractions, and the comforts we rely on, leaving only what is real. It is in those quiet, painful spaces that we begin to see what we're truly made of. Not the version of ourselves we show the world on a good day, but the version that fights to get up when everything is falling apart. You see, strength is not the absence of struggle. It's the ability to carry on in spite of struggle. It's waking up in the morning with fear in your heart and hope in your hands. It's choosing moment after moment not to give up. It's continuing to walk through the storm, even when you're soaked to the bone, simply because you believe deep down that the sun will rise again. And it will. Let me tell you something important. The hardest times in your life will often become the foundation of your greatest strength. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every closed door is a redirection, not a rejection. Every painful moment is shaping you into someone wiser, braver, and more compassionate than before. History is full of people who turned their darkest moments into their brightest triumphs. Think of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison but emerged with a vision for peace that changed a nation. Think of Malala Yousafzai, who was shot for speaking up but refused to be silenced and became a global symbol of courage. Think of the countless unnamed heroes, parents, teachers, workers, survivors, who get up every day and fight battles no one sees. What do all these people have in common? They found strength in hard times. Not because they were born stronger than you or me, but because they chose to believe that their pain had purpose, that their struggle had meaning, and that their story wasn't over. And neither is yours. If you're going through something tough right now, I want you to hear this. You are not alone. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are human. And being human means facing valleys and mountains, highs and lows. It means stumbling, sometimes falling, but always having the power to rise again. How do we find strength when it feels like everything is falling apart? Let me share a few thoughts. First, lean into the discomfort. Don't run from it. Don't numb it. Don't pretend everything's okay if it isn't. Feel what you need to feel. Cry if you must. Shout if you have to. But don't shut down. Emotions are not the enemy. They are messengers. Let them speak and then let them go. Healing begins with honesty. Second, remember your why. When things get hard, remind yourself why you started, who you're doing this for, and what kind of life you're fighting for. Purpose gives pain a direction. And when your why is clear, the how becomes possible. Third, surround yourself with light. Hard times can isolate us, but we are not meant to go through life alone. Reach out. Talk to someone. Find support, even if it's just one person who believes in you. Let the love of others remind you of your worth, even when you forget it yourself. Fourth, celebrate the small victories. Strength isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it looks like getting out of bed, making a meal, or simply breathing through the day. Don't wait for the big breakthrough to be proud of yourself. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And finally, believe in your comeback. You have been through hard things before. You have scars that prove you survived. And if you're still here, that means your story isn't finished. The chapter you're in right now may be difficult, but it is not your whole book. Keep turning the pages. I won't pretend that finding strength is easy, but I will promise you this, it is possible. Not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger, because you rise, because you endure, because somewhere deep inside you there's a fire that no storm can put out. So if today you feel like you're breaking, remember this. Even shattered pieces can come together to form something beautiful. And some of the strongest structures in the world are built with pressure, time, and resilience. You were made for more than just survival. You were made for growth, for purpose, and for greatness. So stand tall, even if your knees shake. Speak hope, even if your voice trembles. And never forget, your strength doesn't come from the life you've had. It comes from the life you choose to build, no matter what you faced. The road may be hard, but you are harder. The night may be long, but the dawn always comes.